All right, I'm gonna need Laker fans to relax. I'm gonna need the media to relax. Since Anthony Davis has not played with the Lakers, obviously he was injured first and then he got traded. The Lakers have the number one defense in the league. I think like a top five offense as well. So like let's calm down. It's become like a standard for Laker fans to overreact or complain about every single loss. And I want people to just calm down and really look at what's actually happening. Yes, you lose some bad games here and there, but it's not like they're getting ran out the gym like they were earlier in the season. At that point, you know something's really wrong here. That game against the Hornets, they played really well most of the game, and then they didn't execute down the stretch, ended up losing by a couple points. They didn't lose by 35. Let's relax. Today, I kind of want to do a breakdown of some footage of the Hornets game and the Blazers game, just to show you that the defense was pretty much the same, but the execution towards the end is what really changed and got them to win in Portland.
I want to focus on the fourth quarter because this is where Lakers really had the worst defense, where it fell apart. And it's not this atrocious thing where it's the end of the world. Like the sky isn't falling. I think the Lakers will be fine. But it comes down to the activity, again, being active and then rebounding. That's it.
NBA, we expect him to be back out on the floor.
You can't get caught on that. Like, one thing about Dalton Connect is he's constantly getting lost on screens. If you screen him, he's pretty much done for the entire possession. Like, once you set a screen for him, he's done. Him and Gabe have to communicate here, right? And I think Bron
Momentarily
switch and stay there. Go all the way. Don't half-ass it.
playing
Go.
more minutes tonight. Ball's got
Easy
another
three.
one. Deep.
And this is where I think Lynn being on the court hurt the Lakers too, because he doesn't have it. He doesn't have anything on offense that you get that's like valuable, like where he's gonna run and jump and dunk or anything. And then on defense, he's not moving to cut anybody off or protect the rim. So I don't know why Lynn's out there.
LaMelo. Right to the back of Nurkic. It is a 20.
Lynn is still in the game. Look, Melo right here. I'm going right at you. If he's in the game, I'm attacking him every time.
20-1. Yeah, you heard it. A 20-1 Charlotte run. It's
Like, if you're on the screen, we got to decide. Are we trapping this screen? Are we running ice? Are we switching? What are we doing? And it just looks like Lynn isn't really doing anything. He's just kind of just there, just wandering. Like, if you're just wandering, you're not playing defense.
even more. He can't miss. After the Lakers threw it away again for their 17th turnover. LeBron spinning, shooting, scoring. LeBron in the lane. Timeout. It's a quiet night for him. LeBron looks to attack out for Rui. Thought about it for an instant.
Somebody better think about it now.
Luka long distance. Got it. He's got it. Does not. Taken by Rui. Here come the Lakers. They could take the lead again. LeBron goes right around the middle.
The game of runs in it. That it is.
What are we doing? Okay, let me go back.
Game of runs.
Look at this possession right here. Once Rui's man runs through, what does he do?
In it. That it is.
Now, are you helping on Mark Williams? Because Lynn is actually here to protect on that. What you're really doing is these two guys are now by themselves. Right there, by themselves, because Luka got his back. Look at that. When he turns that corner, it's three players around him and another one looking at him. LeBron is guarding his man out here. But again, these two are wide open, ready to shoot. Ready.
LaMelo throws it right back.
Easy. And it's an easy bucket at that point.
The juniors.
Like, the Hornets were hitting a lot of crazy shots, but when you rewatch it, it's like they weren't that crazy. That's wide open. Honestly, I could hit that shot.
Got a three.
He's had a nice hot hand tonight. In certain scenarios, when the ball's thrown to him and he's open, he's hit shots. When he's contested, he hasn't been very good.
LeBron! Look out!
At 40?
Look out below!
At 40?
Wow.
That's crazy.
Oh, Mark did it. Got the same bounce that the Lakers got in the first half.
6:20. All of a sudden, we've got a thrilling fourth quarter. LeBron!
Big shot. Big shot, man. That is such a good
Fifth
shot.
time we've been tied this evening. Doncic, front court. Finney Smith. Count it!
Solid run, man. This was a good run. This run right here had me thinking, okay, they could pull this one out.
Brought to you by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa. Lob to Jack. He doesn't miss.
That's the problem with going small.
And he's chasing.
Now, let's look at this defensive possession. Look at Rui's placement here.
On the defensive end with 2, with 1 to beat the.
I mean, I don't want him switching off of Miles Bridges right there. I want Rui to fight through that screen so that
The defensive end.
fight through. If the shot clock is going down, you know he's shooting the ball. I know you're shooting. If the shot clock is under 5, I know you're going to shoot. If you're going to shoot the ball, I'm pressing up on you. Again, as close as I can without fouling. I would rather Hayes and Rui trap him right here because you know he wants to shoot more than he wants to pass to Mark Williams. Close that out because now you're asking Hayes to run that 7 feet within 2 seconds. He's not that kind of foot speed. He can jump, but he's not that kind of fast. You know, he doesn't have that foot speed.
With 2.
Easy. And that's not wide open, but it's still open because you're not on.
With 1 to beat the clock.
Wow, what
He
a shot.
swishes it in. Bridges.
And that was a possession. You're up 3 already. If you stop them from making that shot, you can go down and go up 5.
What a shot by Bridges.
Doncic takes on LaMelo.
But he's getting ready to do a step back for 3.
Right here is where Melo did the step back, and that made look at Doncic. He's up on his toes. He's thinking, oh yeah, he's about to shoot his step back, his patented step back shot. That gets Luka to lean all the way up. All of his body weight is over his toes now. Oh, easy blow by. I'm by you. Look at him. He's touching purple. That's too easy. That's too easy. And this is where I would rather see LeBron come down, because if Hayes is going to come up and help, LeBron, you jump down. You stay here on your man because he got the high hand. He getting buckets. So when you rotate over, LeBron, you help to help. Instead, LeBron stays out too far. When Hayes comes to help, Mark Williams gets an easy dunk. So that rotation has to be down. We all have to rotate down together to protect the rim, right? Now, I'd rather him shoot it over him. I'll believe in Bridges more than I believe in this guy. That's all I'm saying.
Hands it off to Williams.
What a nice play by LaMelo Ball.
3-and-D guy. They're going to double up on LaMelo.
On this trap, if you're going to trap the guy that's the ball handler that's cooking and going crazy, one thing you have to do is communicate. Okay, who are we letting go if we're trapping? There needs to be one guy on the court that you're willing to let shoot or do whatever because you're trapping.
They're going to double up on LaMelo.
We go here. Now, if you rotate out, boom, you go, and Luka goes down here.
Let somebody else try to beat him. Under 2 minutes.
Now, once the screen is set, Luka, you got to be up here. You got to sprint to it.
To play. Shot clock.
That's too slow. That's too slow.
On its way.
Bucket. You have to close. You see that Bridges, again, I just showed you a couple threes he made. All of them are like mostly open shots. Not wide open, but he's open. If you're on him and you got that hand up and you contest, he's going to miss it. He's not this 45%. He's not no crazy three-point shooter like that. He's a rhythm guy like a J.R. Smith or something. That's too easy. Luka was playing lazy.
There's 5 of those.
17 threes. Jacks throw it
Easy
down.
pick and roll. Easy pick and roll.
Crowd rises to its feet. Here's Rui. Straightaway 3. Luka's got the
Good
rebound.
board, Luka.
Put it up and in. Doncic. Offensive glass at 2. They're cheating over on ball to double.
Look at this. Look at this rotation. Again, when you're trapping, you got to rotate correctly.
Glass at 2. They're cheating.
Look at this. If he's down here, LeBron and Luka are guarding the same person. And this is one thing I don't like about what Luka does on defense, that pointing shit. Don't point like, yo, you go guard. No, you run. I'd rather 2 guys be running and we have to fix that than nobody be running. You know what I'm saying? You standing here pointing isn't going to help. Like, yes, Gabe should be there. But if you sprint over here, then Gabe's going to immediately run out. Look at this. He's wide open. I'm telling you, if I catch the ball like this and you're still in the paint, middle of the paint, you're still in the middle of the paint, and I'm already gathering for my shot, I'm making that. Most NBA players are making that shot. So, like, You have to be at least in the middle area here so you can close out 2 steps, 3 steps away. If you give a guy in the league this much space, they're going to make the shot. Slow rotation, easy.
That's what happens with any kind of a double. If you get rid of the ball quick,
Out of the paint, off the dribble.
Now here's another one.
Driving
Look at
kicks
this.
or driving scores. Here comes the
Gets the switch.
Vanderbilt's.
I think Vando was playing too close to LaMelo. Will he shoot that long range shot? Yeah. But up to 20 seconds ago, I don't think he's pulling from there from midcourt. Hey, he's stupid enough to do that. But in this situation, you want to give him a little bit of space, because if that's the shot you want to take, I'd rather you take that than blow by me, right? I don't understand why Vando is playing so close. Boom, he's touching paint again. He's already touching purple. Don't let him touch purple, because as soon as they touch purple, it's over. You don't have this center. You don't have AD, and this is where I think the Lakers are adjusting. They don't have Anthony Davis in here anymore to protect this. It used to be a thing where you drove guys to touch purple because, AD was in there to get one of his 3 or 4 blocks for the game. You don't want to do that. Now you got to stop them from touching purple altogether. And even Gabe is a little out of position because this man was kind of open, but he's sprinting, hustling back. LeBron and DFS are here to help, but that's just an amazing floater. That's a perfect floater. You can't do anything about that shot, right? So the Lakers have these small little things to fix, and they'll be all right.
So as you can see, after looking at that game against the Hornets, they played decent defense. Like, it wasn't atrocious the entire game. There was just some parts where they missed out. They didn't rotate very well. They're still trying to integrate Luka. So Luka was in some of those clips where he's just not playing the best defense. I understand it looks atrocious right now, but we got to understand and remember, they're still gelling together. They just got together. Relax. Give it some time. Now let's look at the Portland game and see how the Lakers performed on defense. But before we get to that, if you like basketball content, I cover the Lakers personally as my favorite team, but I also talk about all the NBA, all the trends, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Make sure you subscribe to the channel.
Before Hayes can get there.
Simons was 6 tonight in 6 offerings. Reeves a scoop, had to send it way up top to get it over Rob Williams, the third. Nice.
It's a luxury to have a guy like Reeves that can go and get you 30 when you need it. One of the biggest luxuries the Lakers have is having a guy like Reeves who can get you 30 when you need it.
Lakers up 2. Reeves with 23 and counting, gives to LeBron, and he whistles in a triple.
Isn't that what he always does?
Yeah.
Do you remember a time when Rob's gone to the bench and we felt like, well, he didn't really do that?
I hate that y'all were telling me Jeremy Grant was this big monster and oh my God, he was so amazing and special, and I'll give up 2 firsts for Jeremy Grant. Maybe like 5 years ago, yeah, but now Jeremy Grant is just a decent NBA player, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I think he's just there to get paid. I don't want to be disrespectful, but like, he's not a guy I'm trading any of my key role players for or picks or anything. I don't even want him on my team. Like, I don't. With that contract too, no. I'm keeping Rui over Jeremy Grant.
Oh man, LeBron again.
Yeah, he's got it dialed in. And you can breathe again.
This is where I want Hayes to hustle a little bit more. Like get back to your spot right here so you can just be set. It's so easy for him to get beat because he's like, sometimes he act like he's not a center.
Simons with it, ahead to Sharp.
Look how much space he gives him. See, he doesn't get set until it's too late. And now you backed up 4 or 5 feet. I told y'all, if you give an NBA player this much room, they're making that shot.
Sharp gathers and knocks down a triple. Ron waiting for the screen. Grant under the pick. Defending LeBron on a step back, and he is locked in now. 36. Thank you, Brooke, for all those specs.
Jamison plays so strong. I love how like he contests everything. He's physical. You know, he's out there and he takes it like, I'm not going to let you bully me or my teammates. And every team needs a dog. Jamison is a dog the Lakers have. I hope they don't get rid of him.
Lakers down 7. Denny Advia in, heads to the baseline.
Hustle. Look at that. You see that defense? See, this is what I'm saying. The Lakers play really good defense. Look at how Jamison is there, hands up here. He's active. You're not throwing this lob past me. You're not throwing a bounce pass. I'm active. So when Avdia comes off, he can't even take the shot because Jameson is so active, and DFS, he's trailing. He's right there on his hip.
Blazers down.
Look at that. There's no open shot here. He has to look to pass it. Now, he didn't have to immediately throw a turnover, but he can't look to score here like he wants to. I told you, he's not the guy that wants to shoot that three. He's trying to attack the rim. So when Jameson is there, he's not 7 feet, but his big body being there and active immediately shuts that down. Now, Avdia is looking.
7. Denny Avdia in, heads to the big
Then he jumps to pass. Once he jumps to pass.
line, sealed off the pass to the point, intercepted by Reeves up the floor. He'll drive it and score it.
Beautiful.
93-84, that hurts.
Yeah, the only thing that would have been worse there, Kev.
DK, I wish he would just cut people off a little bit better. Because look at how close he is to get into the paint already after one hard dribble. I wish Dalton Connect would slide a little bit harder, just a little bit, because now it's harder. Because now Jameson has to help more, and that gives Clinnigan an easy path to the rim.
If Reeves would have dropped that
Look at that.
behind his back as
Look
LeBron
at
was
that.
running in for it.
That doesn't happen if Dalton Connect slides over and stops him from touching paint.
And it would have felt like 4 points.
6:45 remaining here in the fourth quarter. LeBron with 36 and counting. Put it on the deck, into the lane. Running right-hander from the left side, up and in. Under 6 minutes remaining. Lakers played last night, losing at home to Charlotte. Boy, they'd love to get that one back, but can't. They can return with a win on the road tonight. Reeves up top.
Jameson had,
The Lakers
I wanna
lead
say,
it by
3 or 4 of those pick and roll buckets where Jameson was just scoring. Look at Reeves, 7 assists.
11.
You mentioned that Charlotte game, and then we just saw a shot of Luka Doncic on the bench as Jeremy Grant is
that's a
able
little bit further.
to finally get in the scoring column.
I love how Jameson jumps vertically here.
Kamara
Straight up.
into the lane.
He scored, but I'm not mad at that because if you swing down, they call a foul, they get the and one. We don't want that. So you being in front and you jumping vertically like this, that's the best thing you can do. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at that defense, bro.
Attacks the rack, going body to body and taking Jefferson with him to lay it in. Blazers within 8.
This is lazy transition defense. Like, one thing I learned in college basketball was, like, if the ball gets across half court before you do, that's lazy transition. I know Reeves, I think he got knocked down right here, but, like, still, you got to get back. You got to be up and get back. But look how he's sprinting. I love how he went right to the paint. I love that because he's stopping any of these easy dunks from just being in there. He's another physical guy, too.
Simon's on the
Look at that.
run, galloping over here to scoot in
I wish Rui would have committed to guarding that. Like, commit to it.
transition.
Run
A
to
three
it.
is up
Stop
and in,
it.
and that changes the complexion of this thing.
Don't shoot it.
Lakers up 5, 3:34 remaining. Reeves on a high screen from LeBron. Who steps out and again it's Simons with the assignment. Over to Reeves. Yes, sir. 5 to shoot. Hard left-hand dribble stops. JG out of piece. Blocked.
Look at Rui. After LeBron lost the ball, Rui was still down here at the baseline. You got to be sprinting back like Reeves. You got to be hustling back.
Away, stolen. Here comes Denny Avdia up the floor. Up top, beautiful pass. Pinpoints to Kamara.
Some of those you're going to give up, and it's not even
4 seconds to shoot. Reeves puts it down, nearly lost it. Swoops in, trying to get a call. Circus shot, no. Bad up
DFS
and
is
Dort.
going to get you literally every game I watch. He gets 1 or 2 of those, like a cleanup, some little putback, some like big time rebound or bucket that you need. He's really good at that.
Finney Smith, an 8-point Laker lead. 52 seconds remaining.
Be up a step further, and that's your steal. This is why I'm so big on the man and ball, because if DFS was literally standing right here, he takes that pass and
Scoot, kick it outside to Denny.
right around him. That blow by. Now look, that's an easy dunk.
Advia on the run, into the lane, laid it up and in as Reeves let him dash to the cup. Here they come, into the lane, Simons, roundhouse lefty, high window over LeBron, up and in.
At this
Blazers
point, the
within
game is
4.
pretty much over. But like I said, the Lakers play pretty solid defense, man. We got to stop panicking over this stuff. So as you can see, the Lakers they're fine. They're fine. I need y'all to stop overreacting. Like every time they lose by a couple points or a bad shot or whatever it is, don't go and panic. Like, we can calm down now. The Lakers are still a quality team. I think they're in the contender conversation because of their defense. As long as the Lakers can play solid defense and rebound, I think they'll be fine.
It's a lot of people who are worried about Luca and they're all terrified about him. And I want to give it some more time. It's been like 3 games now. And like he said, he hasn't been off this much ever in his entire life. He hasn't had an injury that made him sit down for a long period of time. So him having to do that is kind of probably a mental thing too. Plus getting traded from a team you thought you would be with forever. It's a mental part to this game as well. So let's just calm down and give them some more time. And whenever you start to panic, just think, man, they still have a top defense right now. Like, just calm down, relax. So thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for reaching this point in the video. If you're here, let me know. I want to start doing more live content, maybe some live reactions to the games or going live right after the games. And it could be on TikTok, it could be on YouTube. I'm not sure. Just let me know what y'all think. Let me know where you watch your live content for NBA stuff down in the comments below.